What's up, Matt? What's going on with you?
Nothing much, just chilling, bruh. I skated yesterday. I went to Far Park.
You get kicked out?
Nah. But supposedly yesterday was the last day we could like be out like that.
Oh, they
We
told
had
you?
to be 24-hour in-home lockdown.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and they said like some shit where only one like an individual can only go to the store and stuff. Like you can't go as like a group, you know what I mean?
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. It sucks.
Where'd you hear that?
I saw it on the paper, like on the internet.
Yeah.
Like my friends, they sent me like this thing, and my mom sent me it too. It's like a notice that the Hidalgo County made. It's trippy as hell, dude.
Damn, that's
Feels
crazy.
like I'm in high school or something.
Yeah. Hey, Eddie, I think your TV's still doing that. Eddie.
Oh, you know what it is? It's my YouTube's connected to my TV. Let me.
What does that do?
Oh, that's probably what it is.
Yeah.
It's probably messing up with the call.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, hold on. Did it stop?
Yeah, it stopped now.
Okay, well, yeah, I disconnected it. That's probably what it was.
Where's Rick?
I didn't add him to the call. That's because he doesn't have any signal, man. It'd be like worse than Eddie's thing. He has to go back home.
Yeah.
He's at his mom's where he's like right at the border.
Oh yeah, there's shitty service out there for sure.
Yeah, it's really bad. Hey, Eddie, it's still doing it.
So, is it doing it now?
Dude, what are you doing? Are you like playing games or something? What's going on?
Nah, man, I just have my TV on. But
What?
I disconnected the YouTube to my TV, so I thought it just stopped. But I guess I can't have my TV on.
No, turn off your TV. I already told you.
That's crazy. Like, I don't know how it.
Or just mute your TV, like.
No, dude, that's because it is muted. That's why it's tripping me out. I'm like, what?
Well, do you have anything else in your room making noise or something? Yeah, because it sounds like a static noise, dude. So it could be the TV.
Okay, well, everything is off, man, but my room. Well, my Xbox is on, but shit, I don't think that's
Watch it spin Matt this whole time. What do you got going in your room, Matt?
What?
Did you got anything going on in your room or what?
No, just the fucking light. Well, I'm in my mom's room.
Okay. Well, now then,
I was getting kicked.
it should be good then. I don't hear it anymore, really. All right. Well, like I said, have you guys seen Chris Joslin's tray off El Toro?
Yeah, that was crazy.
It's crazy that he just put it on like Instagram.
Well,
Yeah.
it's because he said that like there was too much adjustments made on the stair set to where he probably won't go back anymore.
Oh yeah, like 'cause I remember hearing about it a long time ago, and he never posted footage because it was sketchy. So I guess he was planning to go redo it, but now the spot's all messed up, right?
Yeah, I seen like a picture. I don't remember where I saw it, but it was somewhere on Insta. And the spot looks like it's whack, dude. Like the landing kind of sucks now.
Yeah. So
It's super whack.
What could they have really done to it to make it that bad?
I don't remember. I think they put like poles on the top of the stair set, and then they put like this weird material. Like you know how they like painted Edinburgh Park, and it like feels like you're skating a tennis court.
Yeah.
I think like that's like the kind of paint or whatever they used on the landing. I don't know. I just saw a picture on Insta, but that was a long time ago.
yeah, and then if Chris Joslin doesn't want to skate it, it's got to be pretty bad. The guy's gnarly.
Yeah. Dude, he was skating it like nothing though. That freaking ollie was crazy. He like ollied at first try like nothing.
Yeah, he ollied
Yeah.
it twice too. Like just even the fact that he ollied it is nuts. Like ollieing El Toro's crazy too.
And
Yeah.
it's weird. When he ollied it, it looked like he was maybe going for like a tray flip attempt. He was just like, nah, I'm just gonna ollie it. You know how something we would do on a 5-stair?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do a tray flip, and we're like, oh no, I'm not ready. Let's
Last
just ollie it.
minute changed his mind.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looked like. And I was like, what the fuck? Does that really just happen? I was like, I don't know. But dude, I honestly thought he landed it clean because the first thing I saw on Instagram was the actual land that the fake one they
edited.
or whatever to make it look like he went, you know.
Dude, I
he
saw
fell
that.
asleep.
I saw that.
Yeah, that was really good editing. They clipped it right at the right spot, and it just looked perfect. That's pretty much how it would have looked if you really would have landed it.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, and then I was looking back at it. I was trying to figure it out because It's like what Dave Baczynski, he kickflipped it in 2006. So it's been like over 14 years. So like it makes you think like how crazy it was that he did that in 2006.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly.
Because no other flip tricks has gone down it. Like that's like from now on, he's probably gonna be the only person who's ever flipped down that stair. Everything else has just been like,
yeah, what a legend.
Yeah, that just makes him even more iconic. Like when you saw it, you think, oh shit, it's gonna open up El Toro. There's gonna be a hard flip, a frontside flip, a tray flip, and it didn't. Like it just shows like how crazy and good Dave Baczynski was back then. Pretty nuts, man.
And it's nuts, man, because you know, Ryan Sheckler, you know, he almost backside flipped it, right? I mean,
Nigel too. Remember?
That's crazy. You see Nigel's attempt?
You never saw him?
Nigel planted it though.
Yeah, Nigel's looked a little closer than Sheckler's, but it was after Sheckler's.
Did Sheckler not plant it? He didn't plant it?
No, yeah, he did.
Oh wait.
He did and did the splits.
He did a split, right?
Yeah. And
so
then
they both came pretty close. I think Chris's tray flip was just a little bit closer because he rode away for like a second.
Oh yeah.
And it just sucks, man, because it's just another trick that you're to mention as with like an almost. You know, the backside flip and the tray flip. They're the almost guys. It just kind of sucks. You want it to be like, damn, you know, this dude tray flipped it, or you know, this dude backside flipped it, but it's not the case. You can't say it. Just, you know what I mean? But damn, it was cool to see. And you know what was strange too? I haven't had that feeling in skateboarding where you came across something so epic, it just made you think like, damn, did that really just happen? Like when I saw him doing that tray flip, I haven't had that feeling in skateboarding. Like I think, you know, those epic moments. I feel like I haven't seen that in a while. So when I did open that up and I saw that tray flip, it just, I don't know, man, it just brought something else out of me. Like, what the fuck? Like someone did like something in skateboarding. It's just one of those what the fuck moments. And I feel like we hadn't had that in a while. So it would have been pretty sick for him to really land that and ride away from it.
What I was wondering, like, what else has gone down El Toro? Like, what's the gnarliest thing to go down it, or the gnarliest thing to go down El Toro? Because the tray flip didn't happen and the backside flip didn't happen. Is it really the kick flip? Because I know.
Yeah, because other than that, just what nollie.
Switch 180, right?
180. You know, I think what switch regular and back 180.
Yeah.
And a kick with melon, right, by Joslin?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go. But then again, it's always like you just feel like a kick with melon's kind of just like in a melon in a way. Like you're just grabbing it, so it's kind of like a safety in a way.
Yeah, but dude, I actually tried kick with melon like not too long ago, and I was like, damn, dude, it's actually way harder than I thought it'd be. And actually catch it in the melon, like what?
Well, it's because but at the same time, it's because you don't ever try that trick. Like, imagine you went to a skate park every day and you would try that trick. You would be able to do it. You know what I mean? You'd be able to feel comfortable enough to do it like a kickflip or an ollie if you did it every day. Like, that's something Jaws does all the time. So to him, it's pretty much probably easier than a kickflip. Because I feel like if you're grabbing your board and you're going to go down something crazy, one of the hardest parts is keeping the board with you the whole way down. But if you're grabbing it, the board's with you the whole way. It's not going anywhere. That's why I feel like Jaws meloned that thing instead of ollied it. Like the Aurelian dude. What's his name? Is like Aurelian? The freaking guy who crazy tried to ollie the 25 again?
Oh, I still haven't seen that.
You haven't seen the attempts?
Dude, I saw that.
Dude, that guy's gnarly too, man. Like Milton Martinez is crazy, but this guy, he's gnarly and he's super skilled. Like, he didn't even like roll up to it, right? It looked like he just straight up looked at it and then just went back and just straight up went for it. That was nuts too, man.
So you watched it. How many times did it take him to land it?
He didn't land it.
Oh, he didn't do it?
No, he kept sticking it. He stuck it probably like 7 times or 8 times.
Shit.
He kicked out once and I think he was done, right? It was only one kick out?
Yeah.
The kick out fucked him up?
Yeah. You can tell, man, that kick out was bad. I think he only kicked out once. But he stuck it like 7 or 8 times. And what was nuts too is right before he popped, they put those little like bumps so that it messes you up like by the sidewalk. And I guess they took him out, but he only made a space for like your board to fit. So he's going full speed and then he's going through this little narrow gap and then he ollies. I was like, man, I would have made a bigger space to feel more comfortable. But
dude, edge, bro. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I've never been to El Toro. I wonder how huge that shit is in person. That shit's probably stupid huge.
Yeah.
I'm here trying to think about it. We never went to El Toro. We never got to see that.
Yeah, that should have been something we'd done. Like, just go. Like, when Cali, hey, let's at least go look at it.
Dude, weren't we close by there one time when we went to Cali?
I don't know. It's in Orange County. I'm not sure where that is compared to LA and all that stuff. But that's definitely a spot you have to go see. The other spot I would like to go see when we go to Cali is Wallenberg.
Dude, yeah, that'd be cool to see too.
I know you saw was it Wilshire 15, and I still haven't even seen the 16. I haven't seen Hollywood 16 yet.
Yeah, they're pretty massive. Like the Wilshire 15, it's actually really long. So when what's his name was it Furby that Vicky flipped it? Like that shit was ridiculous. You look at the handrail and you don't get the same feeling as looking at the stair. The handrail just looked like an easy to get on, just take the grind, squared rail, like not so crazy. But when you look at the length of the stair, you're just like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Like it's pretty crazy.
But yeah, the main one I want to do for today was the Chris Joslin tray flip, just because it's crazy. It's so crazy that this trick, he didn't even do it, and everyone's still talking about it. You know what I mean? Like, how often can pros go try a trick, and people are just talking about it like it's like as if he landed it almost. You know what I mean? That's how epic it is to even just stick something off El Toro.
Yeah, to even just go for it, right? Like,
yeah.
For instance, for hard flip, has anyone ever tried to attempt to do a hard flip off El Toro?
I don't know. I don't know if I've seen
No,
it.
I don't think so.
It probably would have blew up.
No,
I think that's one of those tricks, man, that people take off, big things or hard flips, but not yet.
Yeah, I think I've seen someone try to throw a frontside flip down it. I don't remember who it was. But they didn't stick it, but they threw it and caught it, kind of thing. It's more crazier to stick it than to throw it.
Yeah, true.
So it's like, how many tricks have been stuck down on Toro? Didn't someone stick a late shove on the last steps or something? I think I've seen something like that. But I don't know, man. I think that's a good wrap for today's little thing. Yeah, later on I'll have to figure out how to do it more professionally, because your screen just says Eddie's camera is off. I don't know why it does that. And it works for you though, right, Matt?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'll have to figure that part out. All right, guys. Well, this was our first time of doing a podcast. This is something we want to do in the future. We had plans to do this for a while, and Rick would have been on it, but where he lives right now, or I think he's at his mom's house. It's really far out in the boonies where they don't get good service. So next time, if he's at home, he'll probably be able to sign on to his Wi-Fi, and we'll be able to do it with Rick. Yeah, don't forget to leave your comments, subscribe. And we'll try to do this, I don't know how often. What do you guys think, eventually once a week or something?
I mean, that'd be cool too. It's pretty chill, pretty easy, and I mean, we're doing it here,
Man, we might even just do it randomly, if something crazy happens, like Chris Joslin's tray flip, we might just go, hey, let's meet up and do this. But, yeah, we wanted to bring more diversity on our channel, how-tos, podcasts, just games of skate, stuff like that. And Q&A. We're actually going to do a Q&A video really soon. But, yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video for today. So don't forget to subscribe. And I guess we'll see you guys later. Laters.